But really, this is not what this is about. It's workplace shaming and bullying, and really gives a great... You know what would make another great video? Another Am I the A-hole video. So let's get into it. Am I the a-hole for refusing to buy Girl Scout cookies from my coworker? I, 36 female, am a new manager at my office. I started about 4 months ago, and while I've been trying to get to know my team, I still don't have the dynamics figured out. One of my team members recently asked me to buy Girl Scout cookies from his daughter, and I said I couldn't because I have celiac disease, which makes me allergic to the cookies. He suggested I purchase a box and give it to a friend or family member because it would mean a lot to him and his kids. The conversation went back and forth, but we didn't argue, so I thought everything was fine between us. Then I find out he's been talking behind my back about how bad of a manager I am because I'm stubborn and stingy. Apparently, their manager used to buy a lot of cookies, so I look mean in comparison. I'm not close enough with my coworkers, beside the ones who told me about the gossip, to talk to them about this. But I get the impression they're on his side because one of them made a big show of leaving a plate of cookies they bought from him in the break room, telling everyone to help themselves, and then saying directly to me, "This flavor is gluten-free. Eat some."
Gluten means bad shit, man, and I'm not eating it.
Oh, God.
I wanted to keep the peace, so I just said thanks. But I didn't eat any because I'm pretty strict about cross-contamination with gluten. I worry that I made things worse by not eating them. But at the same time, I don't think I'm obligated to support his cause. My friend said I should just buy a box this time. And if he does it again, then I can stand my ground. But it's really not about the cookies now. It's about him trying to shame me to doing what he wants. Am I the a-hole for not buying the cookies from him? I think that last part really sums it up nicely. It's really not about the cookies. I mean, yeah, sure, when you buy something, it's your personal choice, and everyone has their reasons. Things cost a lot these days, and besides allergies, everyone's on a budget. But really, this is not what this is about. It's workplace shaming and bullying, and really gives a great example to why work from home should be a thing, and that returning to the office is not such a good idea.
No! God, please, no! No!
Am I the a-hole for telling a guy to quit filming in the gym bathroom? I got annoyed last night at a guy for setting up his tripod and filming himself in the gym. I had to wash my hands and I didn't want to be in his video. I told him there's no filming in the locker room and I pointed at the sign. He gave me the look that I'm the a-hole. No, you're not the a-hole. In fact, shout out to the influencer Joey Swole, who calls out this bad behavior and he makes sure they're held accountable. Filming like that in a public bathroom is also illegal. Yeah, you're not the a-hole for this one. Am I the a-hole for upsetting the bride by bringing up concerns about the bachelorette party's budget? I, 25 female, am a bridesmaid in my cousin's 26 female wedding, and we've always been super close. I'm thrilled to be part of her big day, but after voicing concerns about the bachelorette party's cost, she's upset with me. The party's in Palm Springs. I bought a $480 flight to attend, but at the time, the only detail I knew was the location. No one mentioned how much the trip would cost. I assumed it would be manageable. 2 days ago, we got a group message with a full cost breakdown. $251 for the Airbnb, a deposit was made months ago but I didn't know the price, $130 for the party bus, $80 for a hibachi chef dinner, $50 for groceries and alcohol, plus more for a night out and swag like t-shirts. Altogether a total over $1,000 for each person. There are 10 of us including the bride. I saw the message while going through TSC for an all-expense paid work trip for someone I may work for. For context, my boyfriend and I moved in October after his promotion, and while my company let me stay remote, I was laid off shortly after. Money has been tight, so seeing this unexpectedly high cost was stressful. I messaged her that same day to open a conversation. Hey, I don't think I can afford going to your bachelorette party. Amanda sent us the budget, and since I was laid off, it's out of my budget. A few minutes later, I added, actually, my dad offered to use miles for my flight, so I'll be going. She didn't reply for 2 days. When she did, her response shocked me. She said my message hurt her feelings and made her feel like I wasn't prioritizing her. She also brought up seeing me post about trips and a new computer on Instagram, implying I had the money but didn't want to spend it on her. She said this was once in a lifetime event and that my message felt like I didn't care. My response rubbed me the wrong way. I don't think it's fair for her to judge how I spend money or bring up social media posts without context. The computer was a project I started long before my layoff. My boyfriend gifted me a San Antonio trip for Christmas, and my family paid for our Disney World trip to celebrate my grand being tumor-free. She knew the significance of both trips. All I paid were the flights purchased months ago when I was still employed. I also feel like I wasn't given enough information to budget properly. I wasn't included in the planning and costs weren't shared until 2 days ago. A heads up would have been helpful. To me, this does sound like a selfish Bridezilla situation. Everyone's on a tight budget these days, and that was some costly bills. Another great point is when she brought in the whole social media aspect. It's really why I don't like Meta. While Facebook and X are cesspools for their own reasons, since Meta took over Instagram, it's become a garbage app. It's complete vanity, nothing on there is really real. People like to control their image and narratives when it comes to social media. A great example of this, I know a girl that posted a selfie on Instagram with her Mercedes-Benz. The thing was though, the car wasn't even hers, it was her father's. cars. It's a C-Class and I don't think it's even running. At least it's not on the road anyways. Which goes to show how manufactured people make their lives. So just because you see something in social media doesn't mean it's true. And if you reach the end of this video, thank you for watching. Go check out some other videos on the channel. Please like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel together. And remember, stay